Well, we finally got the lights moved over from my 90-gallon.
Remember, you said you're getting rid of the old one.
I don't always try to sneak things past him. I wanted to make the canopy as small as possible. So when we moved the lights over from the old tank, I built this temporary structure using egg crate so I could move the lights around and see what the dimensions of the canopy need to be. Before tearing down the 90-gallon, I used a par meter to take measurements and see how much light the corals were getting so I can replicate it in the new tank. So here's the canopy. I was able to make it as small as I was hoping for and use leftover wood from building the stand. I'm going to be running 5 kessels over the tank. So we drilled 5 holes and made them big enough so even with the lights angled, it won't block any of the light. And one of them is off center to miss the cross brace on the tank, and so there's more light for the higher light corals on that side. When thinking of how to mount the canopy, I wanted as little hardware as possible showing. So what we decided to do is use these wires. We took the toggle part of a toggle bolt and wrapped the wire around it and secured it with a ferrule. And since there's so much wood in the structure of these arches, we were able to drill up through the wood and then use a screwdriver to push the toggle up above it. It's very secure. So now all I have to do is fill in the holes with this joint compound and paint. One reason I wanted a light box, I don't have to detangle the cords. My corals are seeing the same par values as in the old tank, but I don't like the shadowing I'm getting, so I've decided to add a 6th kessel. I went ahead and added the 6th kessel, which increased the light, which I wanted, and greatly reduced the shadow. It shows up really well on the camera that we still have a little bit of shadow left, but from where I'm standing, I can't see it at all. To keep the light centered over the holes, I used some 1/4-inch screws as stops. And for all you OCD types, I went ahead and organized the cords. And on the next video, we'll be finishing up the stand. Yeah, I'm not going to say yes. Unless you want to be in the shot.
Well, that's one way to get him out of the way.
Right.
I'm going to film you.